One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Cowboys will get us started with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Just barely able to stop him. He almost housed that baby. The nice return there. That last line of coverage is the only thing that stopped him from scoring. So the Cal Golden Bears offense will have the opening possession of the game. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football. But we can't turn it over. Just those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and he's able to get the ball back, but he does lose yardage on the play. Well, after the quarterback put the ball on the deck, he went into damage control mode and was able to get back on top of it.
Yeah, he's really lucky. You remember, quarterbacks, they're not practicing the same ball security as running backs are, per se, each and every week in practice, but that's no excuse. That quarterback has got to do a better job holding on to the rock.
The Golden Bears racing to the line in the hurry-up. The play-action fake. Lofts one high and deep. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Cal!
And that's exactly why you do play action. You freeze linebackers, you freeze safeties, you open up spots on the field and take big shots. The offense capitalizes and gets the big touchdown.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. They'll run it. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Cowboys have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Power football with the run. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Let's talk for just a moment about Wyoming. Great pickup on the defensive front. 3-star defensive lineman gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Golden Bear.
Oh, man, you've got to love this execution if you're an offensive play caller. Watch the QB. He does such a good job buying time, using his eyes. Receiver starts on the right side all the way across the formation. He takes his time, throws a great throw. Receiver makes the catch, does the rest, gets in the end zone for 6.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Forced out of the pocket. Throwing on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes a connection. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. The Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the single running back. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Leaves it with the running back. Tackled at the 45 after a 5-yard pickup.
I'll tell you, this running back, he is running behind an offensive line that is playing in unison right now, doing a great job communicating pre-snap. They're getting hats on hats in the run game.
Caught over the middle. It's Durr. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Fires to the middle. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too, understanding the situation. It's 3rd down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the 1st down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job.
Converts on 4th down. Still going. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Durr. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Cowboys want to move quickly. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Gets open down the middle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Durr. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's the pressure. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. A 1st down run on the doorstep. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
And this is the area of the field where you need a really good back. You can depend on, you can give him the football. He's going to hit a little crease and just lower his shoulder, be physical.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Cowboys. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with a touchdown.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for us. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11.
Great job by the defense that time getting the sack, but no time to celebrate. You got to line up right now because the offense is going tempo.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Golden Bears will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Wants to throw on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
And listen, I think the offense did a really good job isolating that running back on a linebacker, running the angle route, had him open. Running back's there. You got to make that play, man. Had a chance after the catch to do so.
Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down.
And that was a nice throw by the QB. When you see that drag route coming across the field, how about putting the ball right on his numbers? Not high, not low, where he has to stop his momentum. Right on the numbers where he can catch it, keep running, and chew up some yards after the catch.
Well, that's why this running game can be so dynamic. This guy is special when he has the football in his hands. He can make people miss, he can run with power, and he also has speed. You saw it on that last play.
The Cowboys, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds a man on the left. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. Fielded in the end zone, it's Hawkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He's going to take off. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch at the 35. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oaks. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. to the ground to try to pick up the first. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Some misdirection with the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, he'll throw it. Got his man. Oh, my goodness, he's still moving. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Keeps it on the bootleg. Going over the top. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him, just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Got his man downfield. Just across the 20 with a first down at the 19. And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll try the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Touchdown, Cal! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Richardson. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's James. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Golden Bears can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And the defense got him at the 27. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Golden Bears will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Didn't get anything done 3 and out on their last series. He'll try to find a rhythm here. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. He'll pull it down and run. That's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a... Get the football back. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Trying to set up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. The Golden Bears with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to throw, time running short in the half. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. There he goes. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Golden Bears.
And they trust their QB to execute like they have the whole 1st half, and he delivers, and they build on this lead and build their momentum going into halftime.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a hit. How about this defense making a statement to end the half with a sack? And the Golden Bears will kick it away to crank up the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got the back in the middle. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
They've got him now. He almost picked up that 1st down on the screen.
Well, you've seen the last 2 plays now. This guy's versatility. You've seen why he might be playing on Sundays in the not-too-distant future. This guy can catch the ball. He's a big part of their passing game, and he's a weapon and a guy this defense has got to be ready for.
And the Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Rolling right and going deep. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you just got to wonder if the pass rush affected the QB's accuracy on that throw. He had his guy wide open in the end zone, but he had to throw it a split second faster than he wanted to, and the ball got away from him.
Turning it on. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wyoming. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Snags it quickly on the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Golden Bears want to pick up the tempo.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Gonna swing it on second down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, you haven't seen a ton of incompletions in this game, and that's good news for this QB. Obviously, he struggled his last game out. Part of that was the defense. Part of that was him not playing as well as he wanted to. But in this game, he really has been, for the most part, locked in, and that is a good sign for this offense.
And the Golden Bears have their offense in high gear. Leaves it with the back. Got room at the 35. He's loose down the middle. Touchdown, Cal. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
35, Wyoming.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that left. Breaks into the open. The 50. He's at the 40. Seizing that open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
This guy is really unique. Top 5 in the country running the football right now, and I love the way this offense gets him involved. They're able to move him around a little bit. They change up the schemes, but the big key every week, get him the ball, let him go to work.
Get it out on the screen. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Wyoming. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
This is a running back that can hurt you, not just getting handoffs, but they use him in the passing game as well. They called the screen at the absolute perfect time, and it ends up being a touchdown.
35, Wyoming, 28.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They're still holding the lead, but hoping to flex a little muscle on this drive. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Golden Bears will hustle to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Brings up third down.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And the defense carries the day. They win at the line of scrimmage, and they stuff him on 3rd and inches. They punt it away on 4th down. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Durr. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Quarterback stands alone. All wide receivers. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And I thought it was a good job by the quarterback really seeing the drag route start to come across the field, and he puts the ball pretty much on the money. And you got to make that play. You got to make those catches to get this offense in a rhythm, to stay ahead of schedule. Those are ones he doesn't drop very often.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on fourth. He's got it, first down and more. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Cowboys come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Stands in and takes the hit. And the DB right with him to knock it away.
Well, the quarterback was in a world of trouble there. He was under pressure. He knew he was going to get hit, so he's just trying to get rid of it, but he forced it into double coverage. He's lucky that was only an incompletion.
They'll pick up 5. It'll be 3rd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
They've got it down to the 32. 1st and 10 coming. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. The give to the back. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Golden Bears in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this D needs more of that, man. This is a really close football game, and you got to get these stops down the stretch and meet the physical challenge of this offense, and they do right there, man. And that's one step closer to getting this football back and maybe making this thing a football game.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Takes this handoff and headed to the right. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
And the defense snows him under after a very short game. From the gun on 3rd down. He'll get rid of it. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Golden Bears! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That should move them closer to this elusive 2nd win of the year as they build this 4th quarter lead. And the extra point is up and good, and they have an 11-point 4th quarter lead. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Good blocking, good running, pickup of 6 out to the 30.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the ground with the back. At midfield, he's got room. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
To the air on 2nd down. They're setting up the screen. Across the 25, he's got room. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Great job, too, by the QB there, holding the ball as long as possible, allowing the pass rush to get upfield, and at the very last second, getting it to his guy so that he can go get the first down.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Bringing the heat. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Wyoming. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. Wants to go up top. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal.
And that's a sneaky big 2-point conversion right there by this offense. Like, cutting the lead now. They're only down by 3. I think this is big because you put some game pressure now on the other side of the football. This offense now knows they have to come out here, score some points, or this could get interesting.
Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. The Golden Bears are in the hurry-up. 3rd down play from the gun. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground. Running back searching for a hole. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. On the run, it's Peterson.
Really nice 1st down run, and you're seeing why this running back is an every down type. He can run between the tackles, he can run outside, he can catch the football, he can block. This guy can do it all.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. The give to the back. There he goes. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
Well, it's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
The Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, and I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy, first on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the backfield.
They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete.
Be interesting to see what the defense is going to do here now, guys. They've got the lead. It's a 2-minute situation. 4th down. What's your personnel grouping going to be, and what do you want to do? Play man, play zone, or are you just going to sit back and play preview?
And they are coming out for what will be a huge field goal attempt. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. Guys, final minute of play, and we are all tied up.
Man, that is a massive field goal. So much pressure on him. With just a couple seconds left here in the game, he knocks it through the uprights. It looks like this thing's going into overtime as long as your defense is not completely screwed this thing.
Quick handoff. At the 35, he's loose. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. And the Golden Bears come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Going for it all. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Makes the grab. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. They want to throw it. Under fire. Hit as he throws. It's incomplete, and the clock strikes 0, and we are headed to overtime. First play of the first possession of OT. Using his legs, it's Peterson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. He's got his man. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. And the Cowboys will start us up here in overtime. He's brought down at the 6th with the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. And down goes the quarterback. There are penalty flags down, but it looks as if this might be on the offense. Odd choice to take the penalty there. If you just take the loss, it also costs the offense a down. Instead, they'll replay it. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Turning, got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's in for the touchdown, but hang on just a second. There is a flag on the field. Celebration turned out to be a little premature as that flag takes the score off the board and we play on. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Down by 3, it's their turn here in overtime. A touchdown will win it. Here's 1st down. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass that could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand, safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Now on 3rd down, and at the very least, trying to get into a little better field goal position. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They knock him down right at the 20-yard line. Not enough for the first down, but maybe they'll keep the offense on the field. All the plays, all the plans, all the schemes, and it will be decided on this kick. He's got it, a gutsy kick from downtown, and we will play another overtime.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
One extra period didn't get it done, and we start the 2nd OT. Going right to work up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marshall. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Now the play fake. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. It's reverse. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. They'll try to put 3 on the board and take the lead in overtime. As he puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? 3rd and goal, and get a pebble of that football across the plane and the game's over. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. A game winner! What a finish in double overtime! If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime.
This team has to love their ability to come up with big plays and big moments. How about in overtime, the individual efforts we saw, this team playing as a unit, doing enough and doing everything that was needed to get the W.
It's such an exciting game, up and down, back and